Remember, India has already initiated Operation Ajay to repatriate the Indian citizens who wish to come back to India. United States also is now rescuing its citizens. India took the lead. USA is also now following it up. United States of America will be evacuating Americans from Israel by sea. So interesting, they're not taking the air route because clearly with regard to the airstrikes that are currently on, ships are being organized to evacuate Americans to Cyprus first. They are taking that route and then will take them back. You're looking at the visuals of how ministers have been receiving Indian nationals who are arriving. Remember, America is also playing a very crucial role in all of this. It is involved in terms of its citizens too. 29 Americans lost their life. 15 are missing. It appears that some of them have been held hostage by the Hamas extremists in Gaza right now. 29 Americans dead, 15 missing. And that's one of the reasons they've realized that American citizens could be at the risk, in danger right now, and those who wish to return are being given that option by sea. Ashutosh continues to be with us. Ashutosh, this clearly reflects that this was not just an attack on the Jews, but we know that Nepalese students who were killed, there were some Thai civilians also who were killed, and then Americans too. So is with Operation Ajay that's currently ongoing, USA is also looking at repatriating its citizens if they want.
Well, I have seen many other foreign nationals who have also boarded the train and straight heading towards the Ben Gurion airport because a number of countries have started their evacuation operation for the civilians, so those who are still stranded in Tel Aviv. But since the bordering areas have been evacuated, the exercise to evacuate makes very difficult because the international airports is not open for frequent flights. There are a number of flights which have also been cancelled because even yesterday, and I have seen that Arya air defense system rocket, multiple rockets were fired. Do you see again in the meanwhile you are viewing the images of the Israeli troops movement near the Gaza area because that's a long terrain which connects the eastern front to Gaza from Reim Kibbutz where the Nova festival is happening. As far as the evacuation is concerned, yesterday multiple barrage of the rockets were fired towards the international airport, and I saw from a naked eye that how the Arya air defense system literally neutralizing everything. But since everything happening at the airport, perhaps many international airlines are not ready to operate, so that have been cancelled. That remains a very difficult and challenging job, especially what happened after sunset when Hamas, even I was in Jaffa yesterday, and nearly around 9 o'clock again multiple barrage of the rockets were fired to the town area. So Hamas is also not ready to give up, and more than the defense areas, they are also trying to target the civilians. So multiple attempts they have made to fire rockets in Tel Aviv, in Jaffa, So their attempt now escalating subsequently. Also, psychological warfare. They have issued certain videos says that what waits for the Israeli forces once they enter Gaza. So we have the landmines where they have 160 caliber rockets, multiple weapons, and also they have developed long distance rocket to fire to target even the northern part. So those kind of war when it is escalating further, and since there is also threat of more Middle East countries involving as the threat that the moment the Israel enters in Gaza by foot, there will be more aggression and the retaliation. So clearly looks like the situation is escalating further. Israel is retaliating and hitting hard all the terror organization. But as you rightly mentioned, yes, there is a massive loss of life in the bordering areas in the Gaza. Do you see the destruction? These are the rockets fired